I've covered structured water and hydrogen water, so it makes sense I take a deep dive into the suggested benefits of alkaline water. I'll explain what it is, how it's supposed to improve our health, how you can get it, but most importantly, what the science says. What is alkaline water? On the pH scale, 7 is neutral, anything below is acidic, and anything above is alkaline. Water becomes alkaline when it contains calcium, silica, potassium, magnesium, or bicarbonate, either as they are added or naturally present. Why do we need alkaline water? There's a few different theories. First of all, many believe that modern lifestyles contribute to chronic low-grade acidosis, a condition where there is a persistent accumulation of acid in the body, which can cause a decrease in blood pH, fatigue, confusion, loss of muscle mass, kidney stones, and weakened bones. The following factors can cause this. Western diets high in protein and low in fruit and veg, as these foods can produce more acid when they are metabolized. Obesity, excess body fat can lead to increased production of fatty acids, which are acidic, kidney dysfunction, diabetes, and certain medications. The idea is that your body draws on alkaline stores from the bones and muscle to try to neutralize the acidity. To avoid this, many believe that drinking alkaline water can neutralize this acid in the body. The second reason is some people believe alkaline water can boost longevity. In 1997, a study was done with 150 mice. Half of them were given alkaline water, and those mice had a longer lifespan. It's thought that alkaline water has a suppressive effect on free radical levels, which prevents disease. But that is a theory. And thirdly, another theory is that alkaline water boosts sports performance. So mineral supplements, calcium, magnesium, potassium, decrease cardiorespiratory stress and blood lactate responses while improving power output in endurance athletes. That's why long distance runners sometimes supplement with sodium bicarbonate. So it's thought that consuming water which contains these elements may help performance. So how do we get alkaline water? If you live in certain areas where your tap water is hard, that means it contains magnesium or other minerals, then you'll be getting alkaline water already. You know, if you're in a hard water area, as your skin feels dry, you may need a lot of shampoo or soap to create a lather compared to soft water areas. I personally wouldn't advise anyone to drink tap water as it contains fluoride, chloramine, and all kinds of hormones and medications. There are loads of online charts which specifically show the pH of each bottled mineral water brand. I'm not sure how they guarantee the pH will always stay the same and never differ. I personally wouldn't advise drinking from a plastic bottle as you're going to be ingesting microplastics, so stick to glass. If you want to make your own alkaline water, just add some of those minerals we just discussed to regular water. My preferred option is to do this with distilled water, so you know you're getting the best, purest quality. You can also buy ionizer machines which will filter your water to remove contaminants and make it alkaline. Some of them even allow you to select the exact pH required. Another option is to buy an alkaline water filter, which makes the water alkaline by filtering it through various materials. So if you already filter your water and you just want this as an add-on, then this may work for you. I'll link some of these machines on Amazon below. So what does science actually say about alkaline water? First of all, there just aren't enough studies or data to come to any conclusion. Everything I came across was a bit vague and inconclusive. The one mouse study I mentioned earlier doesn't really mean much on its own. As with a lot of the alternative health topics I cover, big pharma companies can't make money from alkaline water, so no research gets paid for. That doesn't mean alkaline water won't help your health. At the moment, we just don't know. The sports performance theory could actually be more about the specific minerals aiding athletes rather than the pH of the water. We just don't know. Secondly, our kidneys do a fantastic job of maintaining blood pH within a very tight range. 24 hours a day, no need for any fancy mineral waters or any external intervention. Thank you very much. It's also worth noting that alkaline water is not healthy for everyone. For example, anyone with kidney conditions or taking a medication that alters kidney function, some of the minerals in alkaline water could start to accumulate in the body. For these people, high alkalinity might lead to negative side effects. Physical exercise and a diet rich in fruit and veg can increase the alkalinity of your body. So if you already go to the gym and eat healthy, then drinking alkaline water probably won't have much effect on your body's pH. However, if you eat processed foods and you don't exercise, you definitely may notice a difference. So what do you think? Are you tempted to try alkaline water? Maybe you already live in a hard water area, so you don't need to change anything. Comment below and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up and a subscribe if you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.